Happy Friday morning. So I just went on a run, so I'm going to do a nice kind of 30-minute flow here, stretching it out and warming those up who are just saying good morning. Okay, so let's inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, fold it forward. Oh, I feel tight. Inhaling as you look up, and exhale, folding forward. Just repeating this a couple of times. Inhale as you look up, and exhale, folding forward. And inhale as you look up, and exhale. This time just walking back into a downward facing dog. Pedaling the legs out. Inhale as you come forward into a plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin down to mat. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, back to the downward facing dog. Inhale, bringing the right leg up, bending the knee, open the hip. The hip circles in one direction. Switching direction. Nice, sweetheart. Kicking the right leg straight up behind you, inhaling here. Exhale the right foot between your hand, left knee comes down, coming into your low lunge. Oh, Ruby was using that one. Yeah, that's right. Inhaling here. Exhale, planting the palms straight in that right leg. Leaning back towards the heel. Bending right knee, coming back into your downward facing dog. Inhale as the left leg comes up, bending the open hip, hip circle in one direction. Reversing the direction. Kicking the left leg straight back behind you, inhaling here. Exhale, left foot between the hand, right leg comes down, coming into your low lunge. And planting the palms, straightening the left leg, sinking back towards that heel. Bending the left knee, tucking the right toes under and coming back to the downward facing dog. Pedaling the legs out. Inhale forward into a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, back to the downward facing dog. On an inhale, bend knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the arms come all the way up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, the arms come up overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walking back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, forward into a plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, the upward dog. And exhale, back to the downward facing dog. Inhale as you bend your knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking or hopping, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the arms all the way up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walking back to plank or coming back to the chaturanga. Inhale, the upward dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale as you bend your knees, gazing forward. Exhale, hopping or walking, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale as the arms come all the way up overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, coming back to a chaturanga. Flowing through our sun salutations to wake up. Coming back to the downward facing dog. Inhale as you bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walking or hopping, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the arms come all the way up overhead. Exhale, sitting back in chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhaling here. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back to a chaturanga. Inhale, the upward dog. Exhale, back to a downward facing dog. The right leg comes up on an inhale. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Coming up into your warrior one. Palms come down, coming back to the plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, the upward dog. And exhale, the downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, coming into your warrior one. Inhaling here. Exhale, palm to come down, back to a plank. Inhaling plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. And inhale, bend your knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking or hopping feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming back into your chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, you rise all the way up, hands to heart center. Inhale, sitting back in your chair pose. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, coming back to chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale as the right leg comes up. Exhale, the right foot between the hands. Back heel comes down, come into a warrior one. Inhaling here, exhale, opening up to warrior two. Inhale as you reverse the warrior. Exhale, dancing warrior, becoming to extended side angle. Inhale as reverse the warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, hands come around the right leg to a three-legged down dog. You inhale forward to a three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga, both legs meet in upward dog. And exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Inhale as the left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, coming up into your warrior one. Exhale as you open to a warrior two. Inhale, reversing the warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale as reverse the warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale as reverse the warrior. Exhale, cartwheel hands around. Left leg to a three-legged down dog. Inhale forward to a three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Both legs meet in upward dog. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale as you bend your knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking or hopping feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sitting back in your chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, standing up, hands to heart center. Inhale, sitting back in your chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, folding forward, optional crow pose here. Inhaling for 3 breaths and exhaling, otherwise just coming back into a squat pose. And shooting the legs back for chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog and exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, the right foot between the hands. Foot comes down into a warrior one. Inhaling here. Exhale, opening to a warrior two. Inhale as reverse the warrior. Exhale, coming into extend the side angle. Inhale as reverse the warrior. Exhale, left hand to the left hip. Shifting forward, coming into a half moon pose. Inhaling here. Then exhale, the left palm comes down, coming into a standing split. Inhale as the right hand grabs the right hip. Exhale, opening towards the right. Bringing the right palm back down, back to a standing split. Just reversing your flow. Left hand back to the left hip. Back to a side angle. Or half moon. Sorry. Bending right knee, coming back into a warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, straighten right leg, coming into Trikonasana. Holding here for a couple of breaths, feeling nice, stretching that right hamstring. Gazing at the left fingertips. The left palm comes down as you square up your hips. The left foot comes in a little bit, folding over the right leg. Right hand to the right hip as you twist and open to the right. Deep stretch in that right outer IT band and thigh. And the right hand comes down. Right leg comes back to the three-legged down dog. Inhale forward to a three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Both legs meet in upward dog. Exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Coming into your warrior one. And opening into your warrior two. Inhale as reverse the warrior. Exhale, coming into extended side angle. Inhale as reverse the warrior. Exhale, right hand to the right hip, left hand out in front, and coming into your half moon pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, the right hand comes down, coming into a standing split. And inhale, left hand to left hip, twisting and opening to the left. And exhaling here. The left palm comes down, bringing the right hand back to the right hip, opening up again into Ardha Chandrasana. Bending left knee, coming back to your warrior two. Inhales, reverse the warrior. And exhale, you're going to straighten that left leg, shifting forward into triangle pose. Gazing at those right fingertips. And the right hand comes down, folding over that left leg. Left hand to the left hip as you twist and open to the left. And the left palm comes down, bending the left knee, coming back to a three-legged down dog. So inhale forward to three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga, both legs meet in upward dog. And exhale back to a downward facing dog. On the inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Maybe taking the arm balance. Maybe bringing that chin down. Coming into the chin stand. This time coming back into the arm balance if you can. And then back to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, back to the downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, the right foot through, coming into a high lunge here. Inhaling here. And exhale, the left arm comes underneath the right, elbows away from the chest, stretching the shoulder blades. Inhale as you take a back bend. Exhale, folding forward. And coming into your warrior three with eagle arms. Inhaling here. Exhale, slowly rising up, left leg over the right leg for full eagle. Slowly bending forward. Left leg comes back to your warrior three. Palms come down to the mat, standing over into a standing split. Inhales, the left hand comes to the left hip. Twisting and opening again. Maybe taking the bind. Maybe the right hand comes to heart center. And then slowly opening back up. Bending the right knee. Coming back to a warrior two. Inhales, reverse the warrior. And exhale, coming into extended side angle. Taking the bind, gazing over the left shoulder. Inhaling here. Exhale, maybe trying to straighten that right leg, coming into a bound triangle. Bending the right knee again. Walking the left leg to meet the right. All the weight on the left side. So you slowly rise up. Straightening that right leg. Bending the right knee. Coming into a bird of hell. We're trying to. And then back into extended side angle. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And exhale, cartwheel hands around the right leg. Right leg comes to a three-legged down dog. Inhale as you bend your knee, open the hip. Exhale, flipping the dog. And bringing the right leg back down, straightening the right leg back behind you, inhaling here. Exhale, forward to a plank. Inhaling in plank, exhale, chaturanga. Both legs meet in upward dog. And exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, coming into the arm balance. Maybe dropping that chin. Coming back into the arm balance. Shooting the legs back to chaturanga. And inhale to up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. On an inhale, the left leg comes up. And exhale, the left foot between your hands, coming into your high lunge. Inhaling here, exhale, right arm underneath left. Elbows away from the chest, taking a nice back bend. Slowly leaning forward, coming into your warrior three with eagle arms. Inhaling here. And exhale, slowly rising up. The right leg comes over the left. Coming into full eagle. And leaning forward. The right leg comes back to a warrior three. Planting the palms to a standing split. Inhale as the right hand comes to the right hip. Twisting and opening to the right. Maybe taking the bind, bending the right knee. Grabbing hold of the foot. Maybe the left hand comes to the heart center. If you're in the bind, opening back up. Bending the left knee, coming back to a warrior two. Inhale as reverse the warrior. And exhale, coming into extended side angle with the bind. Gazing over that right shoulder. Maybe straightening that left leg. Coming into a bound triangle, otherwise just coming into a triangle for a couple of seconds. For breaths. Bending that left knee, the right foot comes to meet the left. All the weight in the right leg as you slowly bring the left leg up. Maybe straightening out that left leg. Bending the left knee. And coming back to a bird of hell. Balancing on the left leg. Slowly coming back to extended side angle. Opening up the arms. And inhale, please reverse the warrior. And exhale, cartwheeling hands on the left leg. Coming back to a three-legged down dog. Bending the knee, open the hip, flipping the dog. Inhaling here. Exhale, left palm comes down. Back to a three-legged down dog. As you inhale forward to a three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Both legs meet in up dog. And exhale back to a downward facing dog. Inhale forward into a plank. And exhale coming to your forearms. Coming into a forearm plank. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Paralleling the right forearm to the top of the mat. Leaning over onto your right side as you bring the left arm up. Coming into a forearm side plank. Inhaling as you bring your hips up. Exhale, threading the left arm underneath. Inhale as the hips come up. And exhale, threading. And inhale up. And exhale, threading. And inhale up. Exhale back to your forearm plank. Slowly coming all the way down to the mat, coming into a Sphinx pose. Hips from side to side. And interlacing your hands. And putting your head, your cheek down to one side. And then down to the other side. Bending your knees, grabbing hold of your feet as you inhale, coming into a bow pose. And exhaling here. Inhaling for 3 breaths. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. And inhaling one more time. Exhaling all the way down. Swaying your hips from side to side. As you plant your palms, your forearms back into the mat, tucking the toes under, coming back to your forearm plank. This time the left forearm parallels to the top of the mat, leaning over to your left. And the right arm comes up, inhaling as the hips come up. Exhale, threading the needle. Inhale up, and exhale, threading. Inhale up, exhale, threading. Inhale up, and exhale, threading. Coming back to a forearm plank. This time maybe walking your feet in towards your forearms, holding dolphin pose or coming into your forearm balance. If you're in your forearm balance, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. If you're not, just trying to kick up 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. Maybe your legs bend, your knees bend, coming into a scorpion. If you're in a scorpion, maybe extending your legs back up as you engage the core, bringing your legs down, and everybody will meet in a wide-legged child's pose. As you inhale, walking your hands over to the right side, feeling a deep side stretch in the left side of your body. Exhaling here. Inhale as you walk your hands over to the left side, and exhaling here. And bringing the hands straight up in front of you. And slowly coming back into a tabletop position. Inhaling as you gaze up at the ceiling. Exhale, tucking the back toes under, coming back to the downward facing dog. And taking a flow here, inhale forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhale back to a downward facing dog. Inhale as you bend your knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking or hopping, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale as the arms come all the way up overhead. And coming into your forward fold on an exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, floating back to chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale as the right leg comes up. Exhale the right foot between your hands, coming into a high lunge. Inhaling here, exhale opening to a warrior two. Inhale, reversing the warrior. Exhale, straightening the right leg, coming into a triangle pose. And bringing the left arm down, you're going to parallel your legs to the side wall. Inhaling as you look up. And exhale, folding forward. We're going to come into our tripod and come into some core work. So inhale as the legs come up. And exhale, hugging the knees into the chest. Inhale, coming up. This isn't in your practice. You can always just come into a tripod or just hanging in a wide-legged forward fold. Exhale, squeezing the knees into the chest. 2 more like this. Inhale up. And exhale, squeeze. And inhale up. And exhale, squeeze. And inhale up. Exhale, coming into a wide straddle position. And slowly engaging the core, coming back down. Inhaling as you look up. And exhale, walking the hands over to the right leg. Folding forward. Inhaling, walking them over to the left leg and folding forward on exhale. Palms again directly underneath your shoulders. And this time we'll come into another set of core work. You can either come into another tripod or come into a traditional Shirshasana, interlacing your hands if you want to give your wrists a break. Your head comes down, engaging your core as you slowly come back up. Legs are wide. Bringing your feet together. Inhale, piking your legs. Exhale, opening. Inhale, up. Exhale, close. Inhale, piking. Exhale, open. Inhale, up. And exhale, close. Inhale, pike. Exhale, open. Inhale, up. And exhale, close. 1 more. Inhale, pike. Exhale, open. Inhale, up. Exhale, close. Holding here. This should feel pretty good when you're not moving. You should feel pretty weightless. Really balancing yourself on that center of the top of the head. Widen your legs. slowly coming back down, palms directly underneath your shoulders. Inhale as you look up, and exhale, folding forward. Inhale as your hands come to heart center. Exhale, bending the left knee as the right toes come up. Inhale up, and exhale, bending. Inhale up, exhale, bending. And inhale up, and exhale, bending. Deep stretches here in the inner thigh. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, hands to the waist. Exhale as you slowly come up, the right toes turn out, coming into a warrior two. Inhale as reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheeling the hands. The right leg comes up to a three-legged down dog. Inhale, forward plank, option for chin balance. Meeting back in chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale back to a downward facing dog. Inhale as the left leg comes up. And exhale the left foot between the hands, coming into your high lunge here. Inhaling here. And exhale, opening to a warrior two. Inhales, reverse the warrior. Exhale, straightening the left leg, coming into a triangle. And both palms come down, squaring, coming into your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale as you look up. And exhale, forward fold. And maybe this time coming into a different inversion or no inversion at all. Maybe straightening the elbows back behind you. Head comes down, engaging the core as you slowly rise up. Remembering to breathe wherever you are, and also a wide-legged straddle fold, completely okay. And a wonderful pose and stretch. And holding here for a couple more breaths. Opening your legs, slowly coming down, palms directly underneath your shoulders. As you inhale, hands come to your hips. Exhale, slowly coming up, left toes turn out, coming to a warrior two, facing the front of the mat. Inhale as you reverse the warrior. Exhale, hands come down. The left leg comes up to a three-legged down dog. Inhale, forward to three-legged plank. Optional chin balance. Meeting back in chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And exhale back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, coming forward into a plank. On exhale, we're going to come into peacock again. So you're going to take your hands facing inside towards your body. Bending your elbows, your legs are straight back behind you. Elbows into the abdomen. Slowly lifting the legs up. And if that's a little bit difficult with the balance, you can always come into a lotus position. And from here, or cross-legged position, and from here, come into your peacock, which might be easier for balance. So your feet, your hands again come in, bending your elbows. This time you just slowly lift up your hips, your knees, I mean. And then coming back out of it. And we'll just meet in a downward facing dog here. Inhale, taking one last final flow as you come forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale as the right leg comes up, bend the knee, opening the hip. Exhale, the right knee to the right wrist. And coming into your pigeons, you take a back bend, inhale. And exhale, folding over that right leg. Breathing into your pose. Slowly coming up, maybe bending the left knee, coming into a king pigeon. or any quad stretch here. Releasing. And just coming to slide onto your tushy. Left leg comes out to the side. Try to make it so it's easier to view here. And bring your left piece fingers around your left big toe. Inhale as the right arm comes up. And exhale, folding over to the right, looking underneath that right arm. Inhaling, coming up, arms up overhead. And exhale, folding over the left leg. And slowly coming up, planting the left palm by your hip. Coming up into a nice kind of stretch here. Coming down, both palms come to the front of the mat. And coming back to a downward facing dog. On inhale, the left leg comes up, bend and open the hip. Exhale, left knee to the left wrist. And slowly taking a back bend on the inhale. And exhale, folding over that left leg. And slowly coming up, if you did so on the other side, coming into the quad stretch or king pigeon here. Breathing into the pose. Slowly releasing, coming to sit down, the right leg comes out, right piece fingers around the right big toes. You inhale, left arm up and over, looking underneath that left armpit. Then inhale, the arms come up overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Slowly coming up, left palm by your hip. And coming up into a nice stretch here. And then slowly coming down. Both feet come out in front of you. And coming into a boat pose. Inhaling here. Exhale to your half boat. Inhaling up to boat. Exhale, half boat. Inhaling boat. Exhale, half boat. Inhaling boat. Grabbing both piece fingers around the big toe, coming into a wide-legged stretch here, and a balance. Trying to balance as you bring both feet together. Feeling a nice hamstring stretch here. And slowly coming back into your boat and all the way down onto your mat, onto your back, bending your knees. Taking a couple of back bends here as you inhale, bringing the hips up, interlacing your hands, maybe coming into a bridge. Exhaling here. Slowly coming down, rocking the hips or swaying the knees from side to side. And coming into one last final back bend of your choice. Full wheel, bridge if you have a block or restorative bridge. Palms if you're coming into wheel. Slowly at the top of your head comes up and slowly rising up. Again, as we've done in some other classes, maybe playing around with bringing the leg up. And exhaling the leg down, bring the other leg up. Exhaling down, bringing the arm up. And exhaling down, bring the other arm up. And exhaling down, holding here for one more breath. Slowly coming all the way down to your mat. Again, swaying your knees from side to side, windshield wipering them. And slowly coming into a happy baby pose. Rocking from side to side. And the soles of the feet come together, the knees apart. Bringing one hand to your belly, one to your heart. Breathing in and out. Staying here, sending your legs out to Shavasana, palms open up by your side. Staying for as long as you wish or your time allows. Thank you for this first fully remote day of practice. It's how I need to start my morning.